Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a general love and romance reading for Taurus, December 2019. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so if it doesn't resonate with you, go ahead and check your other signs. This is, again, a general love and romance reading for December 2019. I'm just going to ask that while I'm shuffling the cards and doing the reading, you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And I just want to tell you guys I love you and thank you for listening. It really does mean the world to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general love and romance for December 2019. So let's go ahead. We're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides. What messages do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for December 2019? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, love and romance, December 2019. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for December 2019, general love and romance. Okay. Okay, Eight of Cups in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, Three of Wands. All right, Knight of Wands, the Devil. Just make these a little bit nicer for you. Okay, what's crowning you? The Nine of Pentacles, very nice. And Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Taurus, your overall energy here is the Three of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, which you might have in your chart, or you may be dealing with somebody who has these in their chart or is exhibiting these qualities. Right off the bat, I'm seeing two full moons here, even though it's raining and it's half cloudy. The Three of Swords represents sadness and sorrow. It can also be a third-party situation, but remember, the third party does not have to be it doesn't have to necessarily be that someone was cheating on you. A third party can be anything, such as a job or a hobby or anything that somebody is diverting their attention away from the relationship to. Okay, now the Three of Swords is sadness and is sorrow. This person is a child in this card, and you can see this one sword is piercing that rose as if it is her heart. So this could also go back to your childhood and something that happened with the original relationship, mother, father, and child, that is affecting your love life at this time. I am seeing here we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords in reverse can be a very sort of narcissistic, kind of mean, abusive energy, somebody who's very black and white, somebody who's very verbally abusive, if not physically abusive. You know, they'll cut down anyone and everything that gets in their way. And I also have the Nine of Swords showing up here, showing that, you know, this was a nightmare. So some of you are dealing with somebody who is really, some of you might be in a toxic relationship, but I am getting that for most of you, this is in your past. And you may still have some anxiety and depression and that sort of thing that is that comes from this abusive situation. And it could be an abusive relationship with a past partner, or it could be something that stems from your childhood. But let's go ahead and get into this reading and see what else is going on. The Eight of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and when it's in the upright, she's moving on. She's taking her own journey. She's doing what's best for her and her alone, and she's leaving these cups in the upright. Okay, so whatever situation she's leaving it intact. What I'm noticing here, though, or what I'm really getting from Spirit is in the reverse, is that it was very, very difficult for you to leave this relationship, or it is really difficult for you to leave this relationship. And if you did leave this relationship, it's really hard for you to move on, because I'm getting that there was like extensive sort of damage done. And I feel like, you know, that's something that's really important, that you're trying to heal and you're trying to clear, or you're trying to get out of this relationship. What's in your surroundings is the wheel. And the wheel of fortune is, a lot of people see this as good luck, or good fortune. And with this in the reverse, some people say it's misfortune. I do feel like that's how you're feeling. The Eight of Cups, remember, Cups energy is, emotions. And the Three of Swords is sadness and sorrow. And I do feel like you're feeling like you've gotten just like a really bad string of luck. But I am asking you to go within. I'm not saying that you're not a victim and that you're at fault by any means, but I think if you've moved on from this relationship, I really am being told to tell you that it's so important that you find a way to heal this so that you can turn this Eight of Cups in reverse and move into a bigger, brighter, more beautiful future with someone else. Now, the wheel in reverse is also why I'm saying I think you're having some difficulties processing what has happened or the extent of some of the damage that was done, some of the issues that you might have, even if this was a long time ago, or maybe this stemmed from, a relationship with your parents or something like that, that you're having a real hard time dealing with the changes. You're having a hard time dealing and transforming and bringing about this healing, okay? Because what's blocking you here is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is all about expansion. It's all about letting go. Oftentimes, this is my empty nester card. This is the card that, you've raised the children and now it's time to watch them go off to college. But because this is a love and romance reading, I'm seeing that you're being blocked somehow. Now, it could be financially as well, but I don't really see that. But you're being blocked by expanding. And I'm getting, because you're going back and forth about, what happened to you, and about, finding the best way to release this sadness and this sorrow. But you can definitely turn this wheel of fortune around, because that's you dealing with the sadness and the sorrow, bringing it out. Maybe some of you need to see a therapist as well. Okay, because this Nine of Swords, you may be losing sleep, you might be having really horrible dreams. And we also have the World card in reverse, which is like you're so close to completion, you're so close to something new, but there are some blocks here. And those blocks come from this Five of Cups. This is sadness, this is depression, this is disappointment, okay? And this is you just being so set on these cups that are overturned, that not being able to see the blessings that are around you. And we have here the Two of Cups in reverse, definitely a breakup. It could be, anything that it could be a romantic relationship. Again, it could go back for some of you to the relationship you had with your parents that's now affecting your love life. And we also have the Tower here. Okay, and the Tower moment, even though it's in reverse, like it really took you a long time to sort of realize that this wasn't working for you. And it was very hard for you to clear these blocks, okay, having to do with this relationship. It may have been a karmic relationship. It may have been something that you thought was going to be around forever and it wasn't, or you started seeing the red flags and then realized, wow, I'm in this situation that isn't the healthiest of situations. But what's really awesome here is that in your foundations, Taurus, you guys have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, he's a diplomat, he's an adventurer, he's charismatic, he's willing to go and do whatever he needs to do. So you guys definitely have this willpower. There are just some blockages that you need to clear in order to bring about this healing, so that you can, bring on your happiness. Because I want to see the Six of Wands reversed, and I see you with a total, complete victory here. Again, what's in your past, this is the Devil Court card. This is Capricorn energy, and this is all about you being attached to a toxic relationship, or being stuck in with toxic behaviors and not being able to see your way out. Okay, and that's where a lot of this Three of Swords energy is coming from, with whoever this Knight of Swords, sort of narcissist, abusive energy that really sort of did a number on you. But I see that you're still dealing with the hurt and the pain, and you may have, sleepless nights and anxiety and depression that stem from, I think, some of the abuse that you may have received. But you are definitely moving forward, and they're crowned by the Nine of Pentacles, which is being alone, being confident and being alone. You've created your own paradise. You've done all of this work. There's just one block that you need to clear, and you need to be able to release this sadness and this sorrow, okay? If by any means you are in this relationship still, this is a very clear, you need to get out and you need to get help. But I'm seeing that most of you, a lot of you are alone, and you're dealing with the aftermath of this. And so it's very important that you heal and you clear, and you have the strength, you have the power, you have all of the tools that you need. Now you just need to, and you're determined to make it on your own, and you alone are doing this. So I really want you guys to, and you have the confidence and the courage showing up here in the Knight of Wands to get anything done. And I think you feel that, and you're so close. Okay, my dear Taurus, you guys are so close. So the Six of Wands energy, this is, again, there's a lot of fire in this chart. There's, even though the Devil card is Capricorn, I see that as very fiery energy. We have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands. That is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, which you might have in your chart. You might have been dealing with somebody with those qualities or those signs in their chart. And the Six of Wands is all about victory and being completely supported, and being optimistic. And this is like a huge win for you. I do see a huge win in your future, Taurus. The only thing I do see with this in reverse is that when the Six of Wands is in reverse, it's bringing us back to the Five of Wands, which is a little bit of competition, a little bit of struggle. This is something that it's going to take some work, but you guys definitely have the strength and the wherewithal and the courage and the might to do it. Okay, but what's going to happen is, and I do see a victory coming to you, but you're going to have to really work for it, and you're going to really have to work to heal and clear this energy. All right, so I'm going to pull a few more cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general love and romance for December 2019. Additional messages for Taurus, general love and romance, December 2019. Okay, and your first card out is stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, because you guys have done so much. I want you to look back to where you've come from, okay, and just be really proud of every little step. Celebrate your small successes, because I feel like clearing the sadness and the sorrow has been very, very difficult. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. So Taurus, I'm seeing this is a time for you to retreat. Hopefully you are out of this relationship. Although I do feel like it is still very much so affecting you, but it's time to disconnect from the world. So you have to pull back. This is either pull away from this person, leave this person, kick this person back into the past where they belong. Okay. And that you really need to take some time on your own just to process everything that's gone on. There's definitely this separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm getting most of you are in separation, or you need to be in separation from this person, okay? Because that's where you're going to be able to turn this wheel around. You're going to be able to deal with these changes. You're actually going to be able to turn that Eight of Cups around as well and move forward and towards your highest goals and your highest good and follow your real soul's journey. Now, some of you, again, this Three of Wands, remember I talked about, this is my empty nester card, and then the children card has come out. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you might be very affected by this relationship. For some of you, this sadness and sorrow comes from when you were a child, or stems from something that happened in your childhood and with your parents. For others of you, you are parents and your children, and trying to do the best thing for your children is what's sort of keeping you. It might be keeping you in this situation, or what might be keeping you sort of unsteady because you're focused more on them than on yourself, which is necessary when there are children involved. But at some point in time, you have to do what's best for you, so then you can do what's best for them as well. All right, and then your ultimate message here is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, so things will definitely get better. Taurus, you guys are doing the work, okay? You just have to stick to it, and if anybody can do it, a Taurian can do it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull additional messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for general love and romance, December 2019. Whoops, that card just wanted to be out, I guess. All right, additional messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, December 2019, general love and romance. Additional messages for Taurus, there they are. Okay. I think that's it. Those are the three that we're going to take since they fell out. I'm sorry, these cards are a little bit tough to shuffle. All right, so we're going to look at them this way. Okay. All right, so here we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Yes. What was I saying about this children card? Okay. That yes, if children are involved, you have to do what's best for the children, but also don't stay. And there was a message that came out earlier that I didn't get out, was like also like breaking. You might be staying in a situation because you want, it's the Six of Wands. That there was a message that I didn't get out. With this Six of Wands, again, when it's in the upright, that means you have the support of everyone around you. You know, everyone around you, if you're in a relationship, or if you were in a relationship with this narcissist, or with somebody that was abusive, or just wasn't it just wasn't working out, I feel like other people around you didn't see or experience that side of them. And so they're not really supportive, because they're like, wow, well, this person was really great. They make a lot of money. They're really nice when we have family dinners, or when we go out for drinks, or whatever it is. And I think you're the only one that got to see that side, or knows, the pain and the heartbreak that this relationship has caused you, or this situation has caused you. So again, that was a message that, Spirit wanted me to get out about the Six of Wands, and it's being resonated here. Don't make decisions based on guilt, or what you think you should do, or what other people are telling you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay. And those others might also be your children. If you have children, again, you have to do what's best for you, so then you can take the best care of them. All right, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, interesting. So for some of you, this situation is in the past, and this is all about healing it. You guys are almost there. Okay, it may not be easy. I know it hasn't been an easy road, but you guys have got this, okay? And just be open to new possibilities and new beginnings. And then we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, I'm getting more than anything that, this relationship that you were involved in, especially with the Devil card here, you guys may have had a very, very strong sexual connection, and that might have sort of been also something that was really pulling you back into this relationship, and really sort of causing you a bit of confusion. Okay, and this may be the parent of your child or children. Okay, but really you need to make the best decision for you, and obviously ultimately for them. And right now there's a separation. You need to sort of go about your own self-care and healing, okay, so you can bring about something new and beautiful. All right, one final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. One final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for general love and romance, December 2019. December 2019. Okay, trust. All right, this is a message from Spirit, very clear. You need to trust that everything is going to work out. Trust that you will be successful. Trust that you will be okay on your own. Trust that new love and new beginnings will come to you, and trust that the Six of Wands is going to be turned upright, and that you will have victory. And, also with time, you remember, don't worry about what other people think. You have to do what's best for you. And if there are children involved, you have to do what's best for them. All right, Taurus, I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And remember, I love you guys so much, and thank you for listening.